Well, let's stop the speculation and get this thing going in Game 6 on Medusa. And here we go, we've got DinOt spawning at the top, and we've got JF spawning on the right-hand side of the map, and this is exactly what I was talking about. I believe these are the better positions for ZVP, as you do have easier access to that temple.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. You're right about that. It's right on the direction where you want to attack anyway, so the lurkers are going to be able to defend and possibly take out those temples if he goes for it. Of course, this is all speculation from me, who I have a big lurker sort of fetish. I do like lurkers, but it could be just a normal game here, obviously. It could be even that Jianfei goes for cheese. We've never seen him go for cheese so far, you know, in all these games, but it looks like he won't actually. There are some very epic cheeses you can pull off on this map with cannons and whatnot. But he probably is going to start off very standard. Is that a reference to how badly Smash Gosu gamers on this map? Oh, actually, I didn't even think about that, but that is correct. You did play Vilda, who hates it when I mention her name. But hi, Vilda. You did play her and cheese her pretty badly there with some nice cannons behind the natural expansion, I believe.
Oh yeah, this is a great map for cheesing. I mean, with those double minerals there, you can just jump probes over and have a bit of fun with the old cannons behind mineral lines. I mean, you can do it against Tyr and even better because they scout so late, but oh well. Anyway,
yeah.
We're not going to be seeing any cheese here today, and we're going to be 9-pull speed, which is pretty much standard on this map from latest Pro League trends, I suppose. And I don't know, this is going to be pretty much standard. I mean, JF should put down the forge and 2 cannons. It'll put his nexus behind it a little bit, but that wall looks reasonably tight. It should be fine.
Yeah, we'll see what DinOt does afterwards, of course, because he will have speedlings. He'll be able to kill off the scouting probe, and you know, he'll have freedom of you know, to do whatever he wants, and he could go a lot of things. Of course, 2-hatch mutas, 2-hatch lurkers are possibilities, or you could play a standard macro game. Jianfei trying to kill off one of the drones. Is he going to get it? No, he's not going to get it. Down to 12 health. But yeah, he's going to probably put down both of those cannons right now to prepare for the Zerglings, and we're probably going to see DinOt pull his drones once he gets 100 gas. There he goes, pulling his drones at 100, getting his speed upgrade, and you know, very standard opening here when you do that 9 pull speed. So you know, we'll see what the deviations is after the probe goes down.
Yeah, I mean, I fully expect DinOt just to take up another base and just proceed as normal, really. But from the looks of things, I would have expected a drone to leave by now. In fact, DinOt is still producing lings, and please don't go for Zergling all-in. Please don't go for Zergling all-in. Okay, he's starting to build some drones again, that's okay.
You want to see a longer game?
I'd love to see a longer game. I want to see a longer game. These two have got so much potential to have such epic wars. We can have plagues and maelstroms, and it's going to be awesome if they got that far.
We did see a bit of that last game. Carriers are pretty epic. They definitely... Oh, and the thing is, JF sees these lings. JF is going to know this is coming. He's probably going to pull probes or build a 3rd cannon. Looks like he's going to build a pylon, actually. That's a nice way to... Wow, that's a great positioning there from JF. That's going to really make it hard to run by. So, you know, he knows this is coming because of the probe scout.
Yeah, well,
and it's so frustrating.
Like this,
DinOt has not been able to kill off the probe. Finally, he gets it down. I mean, that was... I don't know. That must have been frustrating for him to have that probe hanging around so long.
Okay, DinOt is producing more and more Zerglings, so please don't do a run by. And those probes are coming into position nicely, and they're not going to be able to get in. Yeah, we're going to see
Hydra's Den here from DinOt. So DinOt is going to be going for a some kind of 2-base all-in here, most likely, or it's definitely 2-base Hydra all-in here because he knows he can't play a longer game. He's hurt his economy too much by building those lings. Not going to go for lair. This is a 2-hatch Hydraless rush here, and it is the most all-in of all Hydraless rushes, of course. I think JF is going to expect something like this because he knows DinOt is behind, and he, you know, it's kind of he knows that something's going on. It looks like DinOt's actually trying to take out the temples.
You would be surprised how long that actually takes to do, and how many
Zergs takes a long time. Yes.
How many Zergs have screwed up by wasting their time with their lings taking out that temple? I mean, I've seen too many games where Protoss have just run by with a couple of Zealots and completely decimated the main, or even in ZVT when Light came up with a speed vulture rush, and the lings were completely out of position because they were trying to take out that temple. Anyway,
JF is probably going to spot it. because he's bringing a probe over there. Yeah, there he's going to see it. Oh no, no! Looks like DinOt was trying to hide the fact that he was doing this clever stuff, but JF is going to see it with probes, and he's probably going to put a cannon up there if necessary to stop this. So that is not going to work out very well, although you know, it really didn't hurt DinOt to try. More importantly, he's getting speed almost done now for his Hydralisks, and we'll see when he decides to go for attack. JF still does not know what's coming. He's getting his Stargate up right now, and he only has two cannons up front, of course. So if this occurs quick enough, and it surprises JF enough, it still could win the game now for DinOt.
Yeah, I mean, JF is still going for pretty much standard tech, so I mean, there is still a window of opportunity there for DinOt to come in and do something. And there's another temple. Those Zerglings are never going to get through those in time.
There's 10.
And JF has... Yeah, I know. He's building a cannon up on there. I mean, that's sinking a few resources out. But, you know, those temples aren't going to be going down in time before that cannon whoops. And I mean... DinOt already has Hydralisk speed, and he's upgrading range now, so the break will come anytime soon. And here's the Corsair out, and so once that Corsair sees what's up, the time he's got to go in for the break runs out very quickly.
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that you went for those extra Zerglings slows down everything. It slows down a two-hatch Hydra break. Also, JF knows what's going on now. Corsair gave him all the information he needs. Now it's going to be a race between you know, the cannons and the Hydras, pretty much, and then eventually there's going to be, if he manages to hold this off, there'll be a High Templar or a Dark Templar to save the day. And you know, those definitely are very good against Hydras, especially when there's only one Overlord and it's not going to be speed upgraded. In fact, it's going to go down right now. He really needs to keep that Overlord alive in front of JF's natural, otherwise the first DT will stop this attack cold. Looks like he's bringing some Hydras there, and he will stop that Overlord from going down. Absolutely critical. No, JF continue to get... No, it's not going to go down. So that's very important. Now he's going to go in right away for the bus, not waiting for anything, not going to try to pick out the buildings in front first, but JF pulling his probes out, he's going to try to use them to stop this attack. 5 cannons going in, I don't think it's going to work. JF just has too many cannons and a really good building setup there. Oh man, totally not successful. Oh, and the Overlord goes down and the DT comes out.
That was Ihan timing there by our good friend JF. I mean, those cannons just came online as that break came in, and he pulled those probes just at the right time. I mean, he took a lot of economic damage, but he is so far ahead in economy right now because DinOt is even more worse economy. So I mean, he could sacrifice those. I mean, DinOt's still going to pressure that temple, and I mean, I don't know how many is left. There's probably about 3 or 4 left still. Yep, another one.
Right.
I mean, he's just trying to pressure JF wherever he can and try catch him at a weak point.
Yeah, but it's going to be hard though. I mean, with the High Templar coming out, Storm being researched, and you know, DinOt probably has 15 drones to his name right now. 26 food for DinOt versus 42 for JF, and of course a stronger economy. So JF also producing some DTs. I mean, he has so many options for both harassing and defending. Although I'm a little surprised that he's letting all these temples go down. I believe there might just be 1 or 2 left now in the temples, and a DT now out, but it may not be seeing this. I don't know if JF... Okay, now JF's putting down a photon cannon. Still more cannon. Temples up, though. It is so annoying to try to take him down without splash damage.
Yeah, I think this may be the last temple, and I mean, if that goes down, there's a whole number of options that DinOt can explore, but if JF is putting 3 cannons up there, and those are pretty hard to attack if you don't have a substantial link force, which, you know, DinOt just can't afford right now, because of the fact that he's so low on drones and needs to drone as much as he can. I mean, he doesn't even have lair tech, and I mean, he's so behind in tech that he's really playing a fruitless game, really.
Yeah, I mean, it could be wise for him to just save his energy and GG. We've seen that happen all the time when pros lose. They lose their attack off of 2-hatch Hydras. They actually just GG right away because it is one of the most difficult situations to come back from. And he's getting an evolution chamber, double evolution chamber, and a lair, and a triple evolution chamber. What is he doing, Plexa? I mean, I don't think he has the economy for that.
Well, really, he doesn't have much choices. I mean, he wants to get as much. He wants to make those Hydras as good as they can. And there's another temple. I mean, I must have overestimated how many he'd actually killed. I mean, he's finally getting lair tech, but he is so behind right now. And he doesn't even have a 4th base. If he had a 4th base, I mean, maybe he'd be in contention. but he's still very much behind. I mean, JF is just about to take his third, and he'll move out anytime now with Storm and rape those Hydras like no tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, by the time the Hydras get this temple down, maybe... Oh, Storm comes. There's the last of that temple clearing mission there. Yeah, at this point, not much to commentate on because this game is just totally over. Triple upgrade going up. That is not a wise decision off of 2 barely functional bases. I mean, I guess if he survives another 10 minutes, they'll come into play. But you know, I guess there's nothing he can do, so he might as well just do something like build 3 evolution chambers.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, this is a note to Zergs that don't waste your time trying to kill those temples. It's just not going to work. It takes way too long without lurkers.
Public service announcement. Get lurkers. Yeah.
and it looks like we'll definitely be going to see a 7th game, and we're finally going to see the fan-chosen map, so it's going to be interesting. Interesting enough is JF is only just getting his +1. It should finish momentarily. And
he's going to kill the forge
attacking
right
his
afterwards.
own forge? He's going to kill it? Oh no, there we go. Just in time. Kills it right afterwards. Just to let his Rose Dragoons out, so... He's so far ahead, he can probably kill off both his Nexi and win.
Maybe. So we're seeing, what are we seeing here from, we're seeing a very, very late lurker build, lurker upgrade from DinOt. And maybe JF is gonna, nope, JF's just gonna probably go right in the front here. Yeah, with the Storm, he's just gonna just get in, win. No Storm actually, it's got an Archon, but still probably just about enough.
No, there's no way he's going to be able to hold this. I mean, DinOt can't afford to sink many drones into this attack without falling even further and further and further behind. I mean, there we go. Those Zealots are just raping up with that +1, and that should be game right there. And we are going to see Rider Valkyries, and for the first time in a long time, we're going to see Game 7. Very, very happy about that.
Definitely.
Oh, I'm excited.
Great Liquibition so far, and it's definitely... more epic than Brad OK versus JF, I gotta say. Especially
surprisingly,
the last games.
And there's the GG, and well done.
Well done. Wow. Impressive game here. I mean, not really impressive, I mean, impressive series.
Yeah, well, I can't help but feel that DinOt was just a little slow on attacking that. I mean, if he hadn't bothered with the Corsair, he probably could have broken that front. Because only 2 or 3 cannons were ready at that stage. That was before the other 2 or 3 warped in. And if he'd attacked at that stage, he may have just been able to take it out, so... It just goes to show, if you're going all in, you just gotta go all in straight as fast as you possibly can, and before the Protoss can get enough cannons up to stop you.
Yeah, I know, I mean, I think it was just the fact that he went from a bunch of Zerglings, you know, getting a lot of Zerglings, and into the 2-hatch Hydras. Basically, it was his fallback position, and it just wasn't quick enough. I mean, it can work. We've seen it work plenty of times against you know, other pro gamers, but you know, this time the timing was off, and JF was just too prepared. And also, I don't know about attacking directly to the cannons. I think he could have possibly you know, gone and killed the buildings in front with his ranged up Hydralisk and slowly pushed him. But I don't know. I mean, obviously it was very difficult for him, and we are going to see Game 7. Ride of Valkyries. Mattered, I guess, Team Liquid, because you're gonna see your you know, viewer chosen map.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see how this plays out, because neither of these guys really know how to play this map properly, and so we could see a 5-pool for all we know. But I would expect them to try to play standard on this map for what is, you know, modern standard, really. But before we get going,
there are some cute tricks. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, there are some. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, there's some cute tricks you can do. Your natural expansion has those 2 minerals that block a second route into it. I believe we saw in a World Cyber Games game that I think one of the Zergs killed, just like mined out one of the mineral patches with an extractor trick. I think it might have been Jadong or Luxury, and destroyed a foreigner with just all lings. It was quite a sight to see.
Nice.